Welcome to the Hashimoto's Doctor podcast. You're now part of a growing community of people determined to take their health back through education and self-empowerment. But because of the healthcare system today, we don't have access to the types of healthcare that we want. So we have to do things differently. We've got to do things smarter, and we do that by becoming our own advocates. This podcast will give you the perspective and thoughts of one of the world's leading Hashimoto's doctors. So let's get started. Hey guys, Dr. Shook here. I hope you're doing well today. In today's podcast, I want to talk to you guys about something that I think is an incredible tool that you can utilize to improve your health. And there's so many different benefits, and I think it's incredibly helpful. If you have time to do it, you should. If you don't have time to do it, you should make time to do this, okay? So today what I want to talk to you about are Ultrabaths, or an upgraded type of bath that you can utilize to actually improve your health. So what's the difference in an Ultrabath and a regular bath where you just run some water and sit and soak and clean yourself? What's the difference? Well, an Ultrabath is where you add things to the water to specifically improve your physiology, okay? So the number one most common thing that we hear about being added to baths is what? What ingredients? I know you guys know. Some of you probably just said it. The most common thing that we hear about being added to baths, not bubbles, not soap for bubbles, Epsom salts, right? The Epsom salts, what they do is they're an incredible source of minerals, and in particular magnesium. It's basically like you're bathing yourself in magnesium. A large majority, it's something like 60% or greater of the United States is believed to be deficient in magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that is responsible for it is responsible for assisting and catalyzing, being a cofactor for hundreds of biochemical processes in the body. It's a natural muscle relaxer. It helps tremendously so many different aspects of your physiology. So an Epsom salt bath, what it will do is it will actually puts a lot of magnesium into the water, and you absorb it through your skin. So an Ultrabath is a combination of not only Epsom salts, but also usually half a cup to 1 cup of Arm & Hammer baking soda, which helps to alkalinize the water, but it also helps with absorption of some of the magnesium. So incorporating Epsom salts, incorporating the half a cup or 1 cup of Arm & Hammer baking soda in combination with some essential oils, I think is one of the most powerful and healing baths that you can possibly take. And if you're going to add essential oils, I like things like primarily lavender, 10 to 20 drops of lavender. You could add eucalyptus. You could even get Epsom salts with eucalyptus in there that are fantastic. So there are a lot of different things that you can utilize and that you should utilize, but Ultrabaths are incredibly powerful and healing because they really help you to relax, number one, which decreases your fight or flight response. Today, I would say the greatest epidemic is that we are stuck in fight or flight mode. We're always sympathetically dominant. So our nervous system, the voluntary side, is divided into sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic is your fight or flight response. And today, the greatest epidemic is stress and constantly keeping our bodies and our physiology making these hormones like your cortisol and your catecholamines and keeping our physiology in a state of defense, which is not good. Something like an Ultrabath, what you do is you get the water as hot as you can possibly stand it, and then you get in the bath. You put in your Epsom salts, mix them up. You put in your baking soda. You add your lavender or whatever you're going to add, your eucalyptus. You mix it in, and you get in and you relax for 20 to 30 minutes. It is a fantastic way that really significantly improves your stress response and your physiology in so many ways. Magnesium, I said, is a natural muscle relaxer. It's responsible for so many biochemical processes in the body, and so many people are deficient. It is a great addition and tool that you need to utilize to try and improve your health, especially if you have Hashimoto's. These are critically important tools that you can do two things at once or multiple things at one time. Stress, when we talk about dampening the autoimmune process, improving the stress response is really important because it drives physiology that you don't want expressed, the fight or flight response. So anyway, I want to share Ultrabaths with you guys. I hope it really helps you to better understand some things you can do to take your health back. I appreciate you guys so much, and I appreciate the opportunity to hang out and talk to you. If you have any questions, please let us know, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys again soon. Thanks. Thanks so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed hanging out behind the scenes with Dr. Shook. You can also talk with and learn from Dr. Shook through Facebook Live on our Facebook page at the Office of Dr. Brad Shook. Don't forget, you can also get access to our videos, guidebooks, and thyroid programs at www.drbradshook.com. Oh yeah, and don't forget one more thing. We can change the world one person, one family, and one community at a time. Until next time, remember, today is your day, and no one will tell you who you are and what you can be.